Hey everybody, Sci-Fi Modeler here. Happy May the 4th be with you. If you like what you see, please subscribe and like and make comments. So this is my continuing saga of the Revell Slave 1. So first thing I'm going to say, the paint that came with this, you guys saw my last video, I thinned them down with Tamiya thinner. The red one I actually thinned down with Mr. Color leveling thinner, and that one seemed to perform better. There's still like some spots that are kind of rough. I mean, I thinned it down pretty much half and half because I wanted to be able to airbrush it, but the finish is not the absolute greatest. I mean, it's okay. I mean, if you're just going to slap this together and use it, I mean, sure, by all means, but it's not, you have sort of rough spots that you're going to have to sand away a little bit. So I'm torn. I think I'm going to try to use some Tamiya mixes or others. For example, the ochre yellow. That one I had to mix myself anyway. I used Vallejo. What did I use? Vallejo brown ochre. See if I have it here. Actually, I don't. But I used brown ochre, and I used yellow. Pretty much flat yellow. Pretty much half and half on it. And I used a bunch of, oh, there we go, ochre brown. So 50% of each, and then another 50% of the Mr. Color leveling thinner, and that sprayed pretty well, and that gave me this color, and it's not too bad. Not too bad. That worked out okay. So you see, I painted the stabilizers, the bottom, did some detailing there with brushes. The thruster nozzles, I am debating whether I should drill holes in the back and light these up. I can, and I actually might do that. I just got to make sure I have room for electronics. And here is the cockpit. And I actually didn't do too bad of a job on Mr. Boba Fett there. That's all hand painted, so it just took my time. And the decals here laid down really well using the floor polish that I use now instead of the pledge. I still have a bunch of pledge, but sorry about the camera work, guys. I still have a bunch of pledge, but I started using quick shine. Started using quick shine, and that actually worked pretty well. So the decals went down really easily, and the micro set worked really well. I followed the color scheme of the cockpit area, and I did some dry brushing with gray. And let's see. So I think what I'm going to end up doing. Here's the whole red. That didn't come out too bad. And there's some places I missed, but I mean, I'm gonna, rough this up anyway before I'm done with it, so it doesn't look too bad. But basically, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a slightly different main hull color, because basically, I mean, really, the most important part of this is the outer hull. You want it to look nice, even though you're gonna chip it up and stuff. So I think I'm gonna use some Tamiya mix. I haven't figured out what yet on the exterior here, and this is just a dark gray, so I'll use a dark gray, one of Tamiya dark grays, and that should work out pretty well. So this is a pretty easy kit, I have to admit. I am going to try to light this one, like I said. Even the main section, I'm going to route out the center here, and I'm going to try to put a clear piece of clear styrene behind it, sandpaper it, and put some LEDs back there, some yellow LEDs, or paint the clear part yellow, clear yellow. So I'll give you more details as I go along. But in looking at this and the other MPC Slave 1, even though the MPC has clear parts, this one to me seems to be slightly more detailed. They're almost the same size. This Revell one is slightly larger. So I think I'm gonna try to like this one up to be this be the nicer one. Like I said, I like the way the cockpit turned out in Boba Fett, so pretty psyched about that. The only better option would be to get a fine molds 1/48 scale, which those aren't cheap. Maybe I can find a Jango Fett version, but Boba Fett version they're getting up there. So, or the other option is to get some 3D files and print one out, which I want to try to start doing that sometime in the near future. So, all right, guys, this is the update on painting. I will continue on, and maybe hopefully have some good news next time when I have the electronics all figured out and stuff. So, right now I'm thinking I'm using 3-volt AA batteries. Well, actually, that's not true. If I'm going to use LED strip, I gotta use a 9-volt. But I did have some alternative ones that are 3-volt. I gotta see. I'll let you guys know. All right. Until next time, guys.